Welcome back everyone, it's Vaz again with another video from World of Warships Legends. And today we are in the Russian Premium Tier 7 battleship, the Lenin. And we have here a game of Capture the Base on the Two Brothers map. Everybody seems to like this map. The strategy is pretty straightforward with this map. You either spawn on the left and you play the left side, or you spawn on the right side and you play on the right. Oh, and yeah, you can run up the middle and get yourself killed if you want. But seriously, play your side first and then worry about whether or not it's a good play to go up the middle. Beginning, we're just having a little bit of fun with our Mogami teammate there. Looks like he started AFK and we just give him a little nudge. Our plan is to pull up pretty close to this island here to see if we can remain undetected while being able to fire over top of it at the same time. It's an especially good strategy with the Lenin because the turrets are all forward facing and you don't have to take too much of an angle to get that third turret involved. And then lucky we have our first target, the Southern Dragon. It's like watching one of those nature channels where one of those baby gazelles gets caught out in the middle away from the rest of the pack. And oh no, a big old lion has him in his sights. You just know it's not gonna end well. And bingo, we hit him for 2 citadels for 32,500 damage. Almost a full deletion. So we accelerate and get our third turret involved. And finally he learned his lesson not to sail broadside to us, and he turned in and he was able to bounce those shells. He did light us on fire though, good for him. But that's okay, we'll let her burn. He did slam the brakes to make our next shot quite easy, and we're able to finish him off for the first kill of the game. Now at the same time, we also slammed our brakes, because as you saw at the very beginning of the match, we did take a look at our shipping forecast and we noticed that there are 3 destroyers in this game. And lo and behold, the Benson appeared. Looked like he might have taken one of our friendly teammates' torps, because he's very low health. And there are the Benson torps, all 10 of them, sailing right past us just like we planned. And at the same time, we rotate our ship so we can get all 3 turrets away on this Benson. Our first turret hit him for penetration, but no damage. That's alright. Our other turrets hit him, then they finish him off, and that nets us our second kill of the game. Not a bad little shot there either. So now that those 2 are taken care of, we can see there's a Champagne and a Cruiser backing them up. We know that there's no torp threat anymore, so let's kick it into full gear and start pushing forward. Can see that there was one other destroyer on the other side, and since we haven't seen any other torps as of yet, we're just gonna assume that the third destroyer is over there too. Plus we have our 2 destroyers screening torps for us, which is what they should be doing, and they're also spotting this Champagne for us as well. Well, let's take this time to get our commander up on the screen. On the Lenin, I use Lev Galler. On the Tech Tree battleships, I use Kedrov because of their horrible turret traverse. And I do find that their accuracy is good enough without having to use Galler. Using Kedrov also helps with the survivability and those limited repair parties too. Now I use Galler on the Lenin because you don't really have to worry about the turret traverse speed, as all the turrets are front facing. And it doesn't really take them that long to swing back and forth, so you don't really need that skill. Plus one of Galler's skills helps in that department anyways, so that way I'm able to select all the all or nothing skills and turn the Lenin into a deadly sniper. The ship is super accurate as it is, but Galler's dispersion reduction skills makes it even better. For the legendary skill, I do use Fight Fire with Fire. And although it's pretty rare that you get set on fire 3 times in order to activate the free damage control party, the reduced burning damage is really the real reason why I use it. That way when you do get set on fire, you can just let the fires burn without having to worry about losing too many hit points. Well, we were able to smack that Champagne around quite nicely. He was giving us a juicy broadside target most of that encounter. And we were able to get a couple citadels on him. He wasn't really watching where he was going, trying to get both turrets involved in the action, and he was either going to beach himself, or he was going to continue to give us broadside, and he almost did beach himself. but he decided, nah, let's just give him broadside, and we were able to finish him off for our third kill of the game. And we just kept continuing to push forward, and it looked like that Hipper got eyes on one of our destroyers, so he came out from behind cover while he was low on health, see if he might be able to take our destroyer down with him. But unfortunately, it was to no avail, and we were able to get a shot away on him, and we finished him off. That netted us our fourth kill of the game, and we also got the high caliber medal. All four of the ships that spawned on this side are all cleared out now, and so now we can lend a hand to the other flank. And the enemy team is in real trouble here now because we're gonna get them into a crossfire. Just outside the enemy base, there's an Iowa and a Bismarck. The Bismarck is sailing around an island, and the Iowa has decided to come for us. You can see that our friendly destroyer's in the base, and so he's got to head back to help out. That gives us an opportunity just to work away on this Iowa. I do love a situation like this, where you can just put the pressure on the enemy and try and get them to make a mistake they normally wouldn't. But I think we're getting just a little too aggressive here. And in the game, we're going to realize this in just a moment. We don't really have enough health left to start brawling with two battleships. Boy, that Bismarck is super fast. He is ripping it around this island. And so now we realize we're in a little bit of trouble here. We need to slam the brakes. This Iowa's angled towards us pretty nicely, so the damage that we've been inflicting on him has been pretty minimum. And now the Bismarck has joined him, and they're both bearing down on us. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and get angled towards them as well, and really give it our best to get all three of our turrets involved, while trying not to give them too much broadside. The good thing is our destroyers are keeping them busy, sending torps in all different directions. And our friendly Yadachi was able to take out that Iowa. And our friendly Munchkin has sailed all the way up the gut. And he's attracted the attention of the Bismarck, getting his torps away. And the Bismarck takes a torp from, I assume that was our Yadachi as well. And that puts the Bismarck flat broadside to us. So we get one turret away on him. And we leave him with just a little sliver of health. That's too bad, but it looks like he's got his repair party going to put some health back. Just gotta hope that our destroyers don't finish him off with their guns before our guns reload. Luckily, those German repair parties are pretty decent, and he was able to heal enough back. And our shells hit the mark, netting us our fifth kill of the game and a Kraken Unleashed medal. We're up over 138,000 in damage. Now there's an Okachav heading back to his base. And we're able to take shots at him from behind this island undetected, so we might as well hit the brakes and just chill in the cap. There's no point in trying to win too hard. There's two destroyers left on the enemy team. Who knows, one of them might be sneaking into the cap. And we're pretty low on health at this point. So we don't want to try to win too hard and end up running into torps and throwing the game. We can see that there's at least one enemy in our base, but we do have 4 ships in their base. So the capping time is going to be a lot quicker. I tell you though, these Okachavs, they are like cockroaches. They're just the worst ships to try and stamp out. They can take all kinds of damage. They're very similar to Wichitas in the sense that you can only really inflict heavy damage on them when they're fully broadside. And then even then you end up overpenning the hell out of them and barely doing any damage to them. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Just before that last salvo hits the Okachav, we do end up capping the base and finishing off the game. Which was pretty nice actually, since there was 5.5 minutes still left in the match. You don't get nice quick games like this very often, especially 5 kill games. So there you have it, over 147,000 in damage, 5 kills, the high caliber, and the Kraken Unleashed medals. On a leaderboard screen, we do finish at the top of our team, and all in all, we have a nice bit of earnings across the board. Well, that's it for this video. If you did like it, hit that thumbs up button. Be sure to leave a comment down below. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button, and as always, stay healthy and do what makes you happy.